looks like it's that time of day, and I'm going to read you a couple of books, a couple of bedtime stories to help you fall asleep. I have a couple of books here. I have 7. It is a series by Sean Covey, The 7 Habits of Happy Kids, and there are 7 books of this. So this is the first book. It is called Just the Way I Am. So when we open the book, here is a little map. Here is the Seven Oaks Village. This is Sammy and Sophie's treehouse. Here is Mountainville Elementary. Here is Uncle Bud's Park. Here is Pokey's Place. Here is Jumper's Hole. Here is Cherry Creek. At the bottom is Miss Oat's garden. Here is Dagalong Alley's burrow. And right next to her is Lily's burrow. And up at the top, there are a couple of mountains. Here is Lone Peak, Stewart Falls, Goob's Cave, the Everlasting Peaks, and this sign says, "Welcome to Seven Oaks." Just the way I am. Pokey the porcupine was sad. Every time he walked by Biff Beaver, Biff made fun of him. "Hey Pokey, your quills look like a pile of toothpicks." Pokey would go home and look in the mirror. "Biff is right," thought Pokey. "My quills are ugly, so ugly, I'm not going to school anymore." His friends tried to help. "I like your quills," said Goob Bear. "They're spiky." "He's being outlandish," said Sophie Squirrel. "Out what?" said Sammy Squirrel. "It means silly," said Sophie. "There's nothing wrong with your quills." "I think it's rude," said Dagalong Alley the mouse. Here are all of his friends. "You're a porcupine. You're supposed to have quills," said Jumper Rabbit. "Just like I'm a rabbit, I'm supposed to be bouncy." Pokey went for a walk in the meadow. He thought about what his friends said. He stopped and looked at his reflection in Cherry Creek. It's just that Sophie gets all the attention. Everybody thinks that she's so smart, and it makes me feel dumb. I'm sorry you feel that way, Sammy, but you're smart too. I never get 100% on my spelling test, said Sammy. Maybe not, but Sophie can't build model rockets like you can, said Mom. Just because Sophie is good at something doesn't take anything away from you. gross, said Tag-along Allie. Lily felt awful. She didn't know what went wrong, so she went home. Dad, nobody liked the cookies. And Allie's said that they were gross, and Punky almost threw up, and so I dumped them all in the garbage, said Lily. It's okay, Lily, said her dad. You just need to listen some next time. You don't have to follow the recipe exactly, but you want to make sure you understand every step before you get started. Can we bake cookies again? I promise that I'll listen this time. After dinner, Lily and her dad went back to the kitchen to make more cookies. Lily listened as her dad read the whole recipe. Stink tried to help too, but he kept eating all the chocolate chips. The next day, Lily brought a new batch of cookies to her friends. These are much better, said Lily, but nobody wanted to try them. I'm not going first, said Jumper. Finally, Allie said, I'll try one. Everybody watched as Allie slowly put one in her mouth. Yup. These are the best cookies ever, Willie. They all started grabbing and eating the cookies. Pretty soon, they were all gone. Those cookies are so yummy for my tummy, said Goob. What's in them, said Pokey. Well, Lily said, the secret ingredient is listening. The end. We have 2 more books to read. So, habit number 6 is Sophie and the Perfect Poem. So this is Sophie and the Perfect Poem by Sean Covey, illustrated by Stacy Curtis. At school, one day, Miss Hood said, Class, I'm going to pair you up with a partner, and you have to write a poem to share with the class in 1 week. I hope that I get Lily as my partner, Sophie thought. Lily, you'll be with Pokey. Allie, you'll work with Sammy, and Goob and Jumper will be together. Sophie and Biff, said Miss Hoof. Sophie couldn't believe it. She didn't want to be partners with Biff. Biff was mean and scary. Gee, Sophie, sorry you gotta work. You got Biff, said Tag-along Allie. Yeah, said Jumper, that's a real bummer. I'm probably gonna write it all by myself, said Sophie. It has to be perfect. The next day, Miss Hood gave everybody time to meet with their partners. Sophie and Biff got together in the corner by the fish tank. I think we should write a this,